So, like I said before, we've been using essential oils for 5 years. And when I first started, prior to Young Living, I thought I'd just buy some essential oils at a farmer's market. They smelled good and they were cheap, but that's exactly what I got. I got essential oils that smelled good and were cheap. And when I tried them for other uses, I got zero value. So when I started looking more into the regulations around essential oils, I was shocked. So the FDA, like with a lot of things, there's very little, maybe zero regulation when it comes to essential oils. And so, like in the food industry, they can say that something is trans fat free on the package, but when you look at the ingredient list, there might be hydrogenated oils in there because to them, zero point 0.5 equals zero. In the essential oil world, a company can label their essential oils as pure or therapeutic grade if there's 5% of essential oils in that bottle. 5%. So that's what we're talking about here. So it's really important to understand the different grades of essential oils that are out there so that you can make the best choice for the purposes in which you want to use them. And so grade A essential oils are therapeutic grade. They're organically grown and distilled at low temperatures to maintain the integrity and to keep those living properties of the essential oils. Grade B are food grade essential oils, but with those oils, so those would be like peppermint flavorings and things like that for food, but those often contain synthetic chemicals, fertilizers, pesticides, and are full of carrier oils, so it's not a pure oil. Grade C oils are your perfume oils, and these oils have been adulterated by chemicals. They've used chemicals to draw the oil out of the plant, and some of these chemicals that they're using are cancerous. And so in addition to that, they're diluted 80 to 95% with alcohol. And these are a lot of the store-bought oils. So these are the oils that you're buying at Whole Foods or natural grocers. Grade D is floral water. So this is the byproduct of creating grade A oils. And many of your store-bought oils, in addition to just those chemicals and the alcohol, they may fill their bottles with 5% of this trash water and then fill the rest with chemicals or carriers. So those are the different grades of oils out there. Grade A is the only true, pure therapeutic oil. Grade D would be the equivalent of, getting yourself some fresh pressed green juice and then diluting it 95%. You would get none of the taste, none of the qualities of that juice. And so, before you purchase an essential oil, you want grade A oils. And so some things that you really need to look into in these companies, and so whatever company you choose or go with, some things you need to know is, do they grow their own plants? Do they own their own fields? Do they have controls over the entire process from planting those seeds in the ground to distilling them to putting the labels on the bottles? You want to know that they know everything about that process. And so Young Living calls this process seed to seal. They're the only company that you can check off every single one of those boxes. And Young Living essential oils are grade A, therapeutic grade oil, and they're the only company that actually has their oils third-party tested to prove it. So when I was looking into essential oils, those things were like, those sealed the deal for me. And so, my big question for you is why would you go the extra step of using essential oils in your life to remove chemicals from your home, but then using essential oils that contain chemicals? It just doesn't make sense. And so Seed to Seal for Young Living is not a slogan, it's a calling. And I think it's a really important one. So check out seedtoseal.com.